Halfway back to Loon River. Most of it's forest, but here's a spur we've driven up where they've just recently clear felled. Heavily timbered forest over there, fairly new forest. Then there's this big scar on the landscape where they've clear felled it. You can see forever up that way. That's going back towards Hobart. I've just been on a jet boat ride and we're having a little break in amongst all these rapids, if that's what you call them. I've had my eyes shut most of the time, so I wouldn't know.
Show a bit of backbone soon.
No, I'll keep them open on the way back. Heading up to Strathgordon on Lake Pedder, where we're going to spend the night. And I don't know how far away we are, probably about still a half-hour drive from Lake Pedder. And we've come across these wonderful mountains. We've just come out of a forest, and this is now a national park. Can't quite tell you what national park we're in, but it's whichever one is near Lake Pedder. This is a little bit of Lake Pedder, just the small end. We've just come around a pass down from that last film that I took a little minute ago, and the main thing that got me was that lovely light in the clouds there. It's lovely, but see all the shaggy rocks and sharp mountains and everything. That's very typical of what we've been seeing as we've been driving through here. Roughly 2,200 plus year old Huon fine that was salvaged when they flooded the lake. One says that was about how big it was when Christ was born. That's when Nero burnt Rome, probably. That's when the Romans were kicked out of Britain.
Birth of Muhammad.
Birth of Muhammad, okay.
James invade England. Battle of Hastings.
Battle of Hastings.
Magna Carta.
Magna Carta. Oh, it's getting a bit big then.
Joan of Arc was burnt.
That's when they burnt Joan.
Discovered America.
That's when Columbus got to America.
Tasmania was discovered.
Oh goodness, it was pretty big when Tassie was discovered.
1542.
1542.
1666.
Okay.
First fleet in Botany Bay.
Botany Bay.
Yeah. Van Diemen's, first Van Diemen's land settlement.
Oh, that's when they first arrived here in Tassie and
Van
lived.
Diemen becomes Tasmania's own parliament.
Oh, that's when Tassie got its parliament.
The tree was felled.
And that's when it was felled. My goodness. Look at it. It's all hollow in the inside of it too. It's amazing. You can see right through it. This is Lake Pedder. We've just come up to a lookout around from where we stayed last night. Absolutely majestic. Those mountains, the clouds are trying hard to clear for us and give us a nice day, but we don't have too much hope. There's sunshine right over there on those mountains. Very pretty. Huge, isn't it? And just around to my right is Lake Gordon, another huge dam. Side by side. Lovely flowers just in the foreground too. This is the Serpentine Dam which holds up Lake Pedder. This is a view of Lake Pedder from the wall of the Serpentine Dam. The water's coming down over there, and all the rocks are sort of white coloured, so you can hardly even notice the water flowing over. You can just hear it as it flows down there and into that brew of tea, black tea without lemon. This is the Gordon Dam. Quite amazing. Goodness, can you get any sense of the depth of that? That's the gorge that would have flowed down. What in spectacular scenery. I'm getting hailed at. Oh well. Yeah, it's sunny over there. There's Norm over on the visitors centre where I was filming just a minute ago from. There are little walkways all the way through that ridge over there. All over this mountain that I'm filming across to. There's steps going off the other end of that dam. They lead up to a path that winds around the back, and you can see little viewing platforms around the place. There's some young kids that have just been down there on the dam wall. They're planning to abseil. Can you believe that? There's a canal that they've built that joins the two lakes, Lake Pedder and Lake Gordon.
We're at Mount Field National Park now. We're going for a walk up past Lake Dobson.
With the flurries of snow, which are just about finished again. We've been climbing and climbing. Hasn't been too hard actually, except for the last bit. We're up at Mount Mawson Plateau. There were some ski huts up here, surprisingly. And it's been a lovely walk. I grabbed the camera out while the sun was out. As I got it all set to go, it started to snow again. So the sun's gone, snow's come. It's all fresh snow here from probably snowfalls from last night. Where we stayed at wherever it was, Lake Pedder Chalet, it was just pouring with rain all night, but it must have been just a bit higher up here, so it snowed, and it's doing it again. It's quite good fun actually. Okay, let's come a bit further. I'll keep being told to put the camera away and save it for when it gets better. But this is pretty. I feel like I'm on top of the world. All the snow just settling on top of bushes and things. It's lovely. And there's more coming from over there. This sun is very deceptive. We're up at the top, and there are tarns down there that we can see through the mist if we can. And we're getting pissed on. It's
Pisting down.
Snow, hail, mist.
Pisting.
5 seconds ago it was pisting down, now the sun's out. Can you believe that? There's the mountain I was trying to film before. It was covered in pisting clouds. Isn't it beautiful? Take a few snow gums as I'm walking back. We're back out of that horrible windy peak, and now we've just got gentle snow flakes flowing down on us occasionally. These snow gums are so pretty. Welcome to the land of the giants. All trees walk in Mount Field National Park, and I'll just show you a few of these. These are what, hardwoods? Blue gums. Blue gums, which is a hardwood, I think. They're quite tall.
Quite tall.
Quite tall. There's
Probably
the top.
200 foot.
200 feet maybe. Oh. We'll see if we can travel up his trunk. There we are, that's where he goes to. Pretty impressive. It snowed last night and our car got snowed on. There's only a little bit left because it's been raining, unfortunately. Our room at the chalet at Derwent Bridge. There's snow up on those hills there that you can see a bit better. The rain hasn't washed that away yet. We're near Lake St Clair, and we're doing wonderful walks that come from the visitor centre at Lake St Clair. This is a point in the walk called Water's Meet. And it's where the Hugo River and the Cuvier River meet pretty vigorously, and then they continue on as one river flowing into Lake St Clair behind here. There's something in the water over there. It could be a platypus. Just halfway between, almost at that line of ripples, and it's disappeared. It's coming up again there. How beautiful. This is Lake St Clair.
I'd say that was a platypus.
I think it was. Oh, those things sticking up out of the water there. They've had a platform there or something, have they?
It's a boat ramp there.
Oh, boat ramp, yeah. Well, it's raining and it's sunny and it's misty. It's got so many atmospheres, this lake. It's beautiful. So we're back, making our way back to the visitor centre, and this is one of the two rivers, I don't know which is which, that join up just down the track a bit. Doesn't that sound amazing? Look at what it's flowing through. Oh, this is magic. All the lichen and mosses everywhere. We've moved on even further through snowstorms and rainstorms and still on our way to Strahan, but this is just a lovely walk. This is the Surprise River. I think it joins up with the Franklin just down a little bit. Runs through the Surprise Valley, which we've just driven through. We found ourselves walking up the Franklin after having walked down the Surprise. Franklin seems to be flying even more furiously than the other river. Imagine there'd be trout in there. The trees. Trees one. And there it goes, down around the corner. How would you like to ride a kite down there, eh? What fun. This trunk has me fascinated with all the fungus growing up the trunk. Aren't they magnificent? How's that? Looking towards the Cradle Mountain Wilderness National Park. Just having left the Franklin River where I was filming a little while ago. These mountains are just amazing. So pretty with all the mist on them. Progress towards Queenstown. Now we're distracted by the Nelson River. We're actually heading to the Nelson Falls. I'm at the Nelson Falls. What amazing falls these are. Beautiful, aren't they? We're just near Queenstown, going round past the Mount Lyell where they mine copper, lead and zinc. It's such a contrast to all the scenery that we've been driving through. Here's a waterfall coming down off the ugly, ugly, ugly mountains around Queenstown. Well, some people might think they're pretty because of the colours and the ruggedness of them. Mining landscape. Long, long way down, we've got to get there yet.